Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the Real Siberius live stream. This is actually my 1 year anniversary today since I made my first video. It's crazy to think that time has gone by that quickly. That's genuinely fucking unreal to me. But it has already been a fucking crazy journey. And I just figured I would give you guys an opportunity to hang out for a bit. Woodage, what's going on? Anthony Sanchez, thanks for showing up. It's crazy that I've been doing this for a year. It's also crazy to me that I now have over 1,000 subscribers. I think the last time that I looked, I had 1,020. So it's already climbing again. Just blows my fucking mind. I think I have done 275 videos, including live streams. Never thought that would happen. This is all surprises to me. So Woodage says, I've been thinking about getting the cap and gown 6 as it's on sale on Nike. That's fucking great. Except I'm not exactly sure what that is, so I have to look it up. Oh, damn, I like those. Son of a bitch. Woodage, now I'm pissed because I want those. Oh, John Freeman, Lynetta, thanks for joining. It's crazy to think it's been a year already. Like, I can't even. I like the Jordan 6s. I own one pair. They're white and red. I can't remember the exact fucking name of them. No, it completely escapes me. They're not bad. I mean, the reality is Jordans are not particularly comfortable. I personally think the Jordan 3s are comfortable. The Jordan 5s are probably the most comfortable. The 11s are comfortable. And the 13s are semi-comfortable. Other than that, almost all the other Jordans that I have, I'm not going to lie, I don't wear very much because they hurt my old ass feet. But I've liked the 6s. And yeah, those cap and gowns are nice looking. If I was graduating from high school or college at this time, I would 100% be wearing those with my cap and gown. Yeah, I have to wear orthopedic insoles as well. So it does help a little bit with the comfort. My biggest issue, and it's with all basketball shoes, is they don't make wide versions. And I have extra wide feet. So like I usually wear a triple or quadruple E for width, and they don't offer those in Jordan. So I typically have to order like a size up, a size and a half up, and then it feels like I'm walking in clown shoes. Lynetta says, how was he playing in Jordans all those years? I don't know, but I know in The Last Dance when he was talking about when he put on his Jordan 1s to, play in Madison Square Garden for what he thought was the last time and his feet were bloody as hell. I was like, I get it. The 6 aren't bad for wide feet. The 3s and the 5s are also not bad for wide feet. Typically, I just have to go a half a size up. And yeah, the Jordan 1s, I can't wear them. I have a few different pair. and I can't wear them. They're way too narrow, and with the foot being just completely flat, I just can't do it. It doesn't even matter if I have arch support, in my insole. I just can't wear flat shoes. But I'm still a fan of them. I will have a pair of 85 Chicago's before I die. I know that is an inordinate amount of money to spend on a pair of shoes, especially that I will not wear because, quite frankly, I'm putting them in a fucking glass case with a lock on it. But I will own them before I die. Woodage says, I got a pair of rare Air Ones half size up and they fit pretty comfortable. Yeah, even when I went a half size up, I even went a full size up and it just wasn't. In all honesty, for the Jordan 1s, it's really the flat insole or it's the flat sole of the shoe that I just really can't do. I have a pair of Couture, Noir Couture. Is that what they are? They're the black and red. I mean, I'm looking at them right now, but I'm pretty sure that's their name. And yeah, I don't ever get to wear them. And it sucks because I do like them. And people always comment on them when they see them because most people didn't even know they were a Jordan version. But yeah, I'm going to have to look at those cap and gowns. I may need to pick a pair up. Yeah, I'm trying to decide like what my next achievement for this channel is. I mean, I wasn't convinced I would ever hit 1,000 subscribers. Certainly not before the first year. But now that it's happened, I need something else to be striving for. And I'm not entirely sure what that is. The crazy reality is I met both of my goals for this channel way faster than I thought I would. I wanted to be considered an equal amongst my peers. So like Uncommon Sense, Angry Old Hoops, Self-Researched NBA Facts. That happened far quicker than I expected. And then I wanted to be on their live shows. And now I'm doing a weekly live show with Angry Old Hoops. So cross both of those things off the list pretty fast. So then I had to shift my motivation to becoming monetized to see if I could make any amount of money off of this, which I likely won't because the monetization keeps telling me, well, let's just say it doesn't like the way that I talk. So that's probably never going to happen. I will make money off of supers and what have you. But yeah, I don't think the advertisements are ever going to pay out. Speem, what's up? Like I said, man, if you want to call in, you're absolutely welcome to. Georgetown 3's today for work. Oh, hell yes. Geloso, what's up? I was going to say, glad to see you back on YouTube, man. I was going to say, it's fucked up that that somebody hacked your channel, but you know what? You have my utmost respect for saying, fuck it, I'm not going to throw in the towel. I'm just going to start over and do it again. Because most people, I don't think most people would do that. It takes way more work to have a YouTube channel than I ever even conceived. And I'm not going to lie, if my channel just got taken over or was deleted, man, I don't know if I can do it again. I'm not going to lie, ever since that happened to you, I have updated my password. I believe it is now like 15 characters long. it isn't related to anything in my life in any possible way. It's just random bullshit. So I'm hoping it can prevent me from getting hacked. But I mean, those hackers can do crazy shit. But seriously, shout out to you, man, for not quitting. Yeah, Speam, we're gonna have to talk shoes, because most people that I know don't give a fuck about shoes. My brother does, thankfully, so we get to talk about shoes. But yeah, most people I know couldn't give a rat's ass about shoes. So anytime I get an opportunity to talk to somebody about it that doesn't just gloss over like they want to kill themselves, I'm all for it. I'll tell you what, I will drop the link in the chat. And if any of you feel like calling in, we can try that. Honestly, I've never really done it before. I don't know how good I am at it. One thing, and I don't know if my channel demonstrates it or not, but I don't have a lot of tolerance for bullshit. So even if I know you, still don't have a lot of tolerance for bullshit. I recently almost ruined my relationship with my best friend of like 25 years. And that sounds like a long time, but what's funny about it is he is my newest friend. Yeah, he got all pissed at me because I was a bit too real and honest with him. So be my friend at your own risk is all I can say. And not because I'm a dick. I'm just going to be honest. And people don't seem to like honesty. Or at least they like it on their own terms. And yeah, that's just not the way that I roll. Joloso, what's up?
I'm all right. How about you, sir?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well.
First of all, I want to say congratulations on your 1K, my brother. You deserve it, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, as you know, it's a road.
Yeah, it's a road, and unfortunately, this will be my fourth road. Every time I'm on my shit and I'm doing great, somebody hacks my shit every time, my brother. Like you said, I'm not a quitter. You know what I mean? So here I am again.
Well, I'm glad, but yeah, man, you need to use like a password. I mean, is it that they're getting your password? What do you have any idea how they're getting access?
You know what I think it is? I think LeBron sexuals are so mad at me for always exposing LeBron James that I had a few videos that was, flagged because they didn't like my perspectives and what I was saying about James, that one of them probably was a hacker and they hacked my shit again.
No, I got you. I know a few different channels that have issues with that, where fanboys don't like what you said, so they report your video. It gets flagged, gets demonetized.
And this is the thing. Here's the thing. The real Siberius, I want to say, there's only a few of us that really give it to people blood and raw. We don't have court or have short shit on nothing. There's people that want to go ahead and be careful with what they say and their words. Me and you, we just don't give a shit. We say how we feel and we express it the best way that we know. And that's why a lot of people, I believe you just said that in one of your videos, that some of your subscribers are not unsubscribing from your channel because of what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I think it's pathetic, because if you don't have what we like to call your own freedom of speech and speak what you feel, then what's the sense of doing content for?
I agree. That's why I told them, don't let the door hit them on the ass on the way out. Because if you don't want to be real, then get the fuck out of here. I don't want you.
Exactly. And that's why I respect you so much.
It's why I respect your channel. It's why I shouted you out. Because I want people to be 100% honest, and I want people to come with their own original, unique voice and tell me something I don't know.
Exactly. And I think people should take accountability that we don't only talk, you know what I'm saying, facts about what's been saying and what's been going on throughout the NBA and other topics that we talk about. We even talk about things of Michael Jordan and other greats that they did wrong. And that's something that LeBron sexual fans don't like to talk about. All his fuck ups, his mistakes, his wrong choices. You see, me and you and a couple of several others, we don't have a problem with doing that because we are more than relaxed to explain even topics of that level. And I think that's a big problem when it comes to YouTube content creators that they don't want to go ahead and accept. Not me. I don't care if you're going to respect me or like me, but I'm going to talk what it is.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I have videos about Rodman is dumb on my channel. He's my favorite player. I made videos about I don't agree with Jordan. It doesn't mean you're exempt.
Exactly. And this is another thing that why I wanted to call you, because I wanted to get your take. And even though we're celebrating your first year anniversary, again, congratulations. But I wanted to get your take in the stupidity that Isaiah Thomas has been saying about Michael Jordan. How you feel about that?
Oh man, that guy, he just won't fucking go away. He's like a crazy ex-girlfriend that she fucked you over and she's mad at you.
Wow.
The thing that I can't stand about Isaiah the most is he is a fucking snake. He likes to pretend, because he does have charisma. As much as I do not like to admit it, he does have charisma and he has that fucking smile. And so he dupes people into thinking he was never accountable for any of the things that the Bad Boy Pistons did. He was essentially being forced into it against his will. Like even his whole bullshit about, not shaking hands, he blames that on Lambeer. He said, oh, well, Lambeer came up to us and said, all of us need to just walk off the court without shaking hands. Bitch, that was your idea. I guarantee you were the one that orchestrated that shit and went to your other teammates and said, this is what we're going to do. I just can't see it happening any other way.
Before you get to say anything else, I remember Michael Jordan in the interview. I can't find the interview nowhere, but I know it existed because I saw it when Jordan, I believe, lost his second time or third time against the Detroit Pistons. And he said, I see Isaiah Thomas as maybe the second greatest point guard in the league. And until this day, Michael Jordan still, even them going through the beef that they going through, he still says that about Isaiah Thomas. But just like you said, why is it Isaiah Thomas just letting the shit go? I mean, Michael Jordan don't even talk about this dude. Don't even have him on his mouth because he lives rent free. But not only that, he's talking about Stephen Curry. He's talking about other players and also diminishing his era to give LeBron James and this era props, which is the biggest piece of shit era I've ever seen in my life.
Well, the one thing that really got me is he said something about anybody that doesn't consider LeBron top 5 is ignoring the obvious right in front of them.
Right.
How the fuck are you going to say that when you have Jordan ranked 8th all time?
But the real Siberius, don't you remember that there was a time when Isaiah Thomas called Michael Jordan the greatest player of all time?
Oh, yeah. Well, for sure. For sure. It happened multiple times it was in the 90s and in the early 2000s. That's as far back as I can remember it happening. Because then he got on his whole hate trip about Bobby Knight saying that Michael Jordan was the greatest of all time, even before he got into the NBA. He was butthurt about not getting on to the 92 Dream Team when every single other player on that team hated his guts.
You see, a lot of people don't know this, but I know you do the real Siberians, but a lot of people don't know this. Before Michael Jordan even stepped into a basketball court, it was college against all the, great players within that time. And Michael Jordan went on an 8-0 streak against all the NBA players.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember there was players and coaches that were calling Michael Jordan the greatest player they've ever seen, even before he stepped into a court. I think people are deciding not to get that knowledge, or are just putting that to the side to defend this LeBum. And I'm telling you, it's getting to a point, the real Siberians, that I'm just about to quit doing videos on basketball until LeBum James retired. I'm dead ass serious.
The problem with that is I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, because I've heard that the Warriors now want to extend a tax payable deal with him for $15 million so he can join Stephen Curry. And the reason why I think that maybe he will take that deal is because he don't want Stephen Curry to win another championship. But ladies and gentlemen, don't y'all know that Stephen Curry won 3 out of the 4 championships from LeBron James?
Yeah. I made a video about that, about him potentially joining the Warriors. I actually don't think it's going to happen. Curry has been pretty adamant about he doesn't want to play with LeBron, because I don't think Curry is under any illusions about LeBron.
Right.
I think he knows full well everything that LeBron entails and what playing with him entails, and I don't think he wants any part of it. Absolutely. Now, that does not mean that the Warriors won't go behind his back. But what was interesting is, because in the video that I made, there was a clip from an article, and it said that there was a meeting scheduled between Steph Curry and LeBron where he was going to try to sales pitch him into joining the team. I don't necessarily know if I believe in that.
Right.
But that rumor's going around that, that he might join the Warriors. If he does, not only is it the dumbest thing that Steph Curry could ever do, but it's the most beta male move that LeBron could ever do.
And this is also what I'm, hearing around, the corners of the internet, is that Draymond Green is actually asking the foundation, the organization, to go ahead and get LeBron James, because we all know that Draymond Green is literally a LeBron James, So,
oh, yeah.
And also, you already know that Draymond Green has destroyed the franchise of the Warriors, and Stephen Curry, who supposedly is the captain of the Warriors, just sat back and did nothing about it. And he's done nothing about it. So people are afraid that if LeBron James does go to the Warriors, that Stephen just might go ahead and pass the torch to LeBron James and him not doing anything about it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what's being said. You know what I mean? I do my research and everything, but my thing is this. Through all the years that Stephen Curry has been with the Warriors, Draymond Green has produced a mass destruction between the organization, and Stephen Curry has to say anything about it, because we all know that Stephen Curry is afraid of Draymond Green. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh, no, I would absolutely agree with that.
So my thing is, I don't know if the Lakers, because now Rich Paul and the Lakers are talking negotiations with LeBron James, and they're asking for a ridiculous $57 million 1-year extension contract. Ridiculous.
I saw that.
I mean, this man has destroyed, and then him coming out on Time Magazine talking about that he's the most influential athlete in the century. That means 100 years. So you have been a better influencer than Michael Jordan and other athletes, Tom Brady, and all the other athletes from every other sport in 100-year mark. The fuck out of here, man.
Made a video on that too.
I know, and I seen them all. And My thing is this. How much more in their pocket Clutch Sports is going to keep Isaiah Thomas, the media, and everybody else, Rich Paul, Max Kellerman, Jay Williams, Kendrick Perkins? How much more would it take for the NBA to come back? Because I don't believe until these people are still here and lying the way that they are, that basketball will never come back to its place again until these people are taken out. I just don't believe it.
I don't know if it can come back. That's the harsh reality. I don't think it can. I think it's too far gone. I don't think our current society would allow that to happen, because we were just talking about it in the live stream that AOH and I did earlier.
Okay.
If you change the officiating back to how it was in the 80s and 90s, these stars couldn't be stars. They're not capable of delivering at that same level under that same standard. It's not possible. They can't get to the basket if they can't take 4 or 5 steps instead of 3, which is still considered traveling.
Right.
I was going to say they can't box out. They can't play defense. If they had to play under the exact same officiating and rule book that they did in the 80s and 90s, all of their careers would fall apart. And they can't allow that to happen because the NBA barely makes money now.
Right. And that's the one thing that. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And that's the one thing that I don't understand about Isaiah Thomas. You came from an era in a league that it was more physical. It was brutal. You made the lives of the Chicago Bulls, the Boston Celtics, the Los Angeles Lakers a living hell. You made Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen's nose bleed and give bumps to their head. And I'm talking about the physicality of the Detroit was maybe the most physical team I've ever seen. For you to defend this conniving baby bullshit era to try to diminish to defend somebody that has you in their pocket, it's the one thing that I just dislike more about Isaiah Thomas and these players that we call today in the NBA. It's fucking ridiculous.
Did you hear about Muggsy Bogues saying that that Jordan was helped by the refs and that's why they won in 95?
You know what? The one thing about Muggsy Bogues that I can say is that he don't want to go ahead and say the truth, how Michael Jordan told him in one game, go ahead, shoot, you fucking little midget. And he shot the ball and he missed. And from that game on, Muggsy Bogues was never the same again. How come Muggsy Bogues don't expose that?
He didn't want to talk about that at all because they were talking about 95 game 4. Jordan put up 48 points. I think Muggsy put up 6, 8.
Yep. 6 and 8. I think he was 6 and 8. I think it was like 30-something% or maybe less in the field.
He was ass.
I mean, he was terrible. And that's another thing. Thank you for bringing that up, even though it's a different subject. Did you hear what Isaiah Thomas said about the so-called flu game? That's what they called it. And how Scottie Pippen was the most impactful player in that game because he had a broken back. Get the back. It's sickening to me, the real Siberians, just how these people just run with these lies. And they want people to believe it. All people got to do is do your own research. But instead, they want to go ahead and pour honey all over themselves and just believe anything these people say.
Well, because they can't live in reality because the reality makes all of the players that they love look stupid. I mean, so this is where I'm in complete agreement with Jordan. Despite all of Isaiah's idiocy and the fact that he was a dirty fucking player, I still respect his game. I would still, just like Jordan, I would put him as probably the second best point guard ever in the NBA.
Right.
I have to respect his handles. I have to respect his tenacity of playing with, I don't know if the ankle was broken, but it was fucked up. and he still played through it, and he still delivered.
You see,
that's what I don't understand is he's a real basketball player with real grit. How are you getting behind these soft ass punks? There's got to be a paycheck in it.
And one thing I need to say now, he's even going off the grid, even disrespecting Dennis Rodman, his own teammate.
Yeah.
And Dennis Rodman doesn't even consider his own teammate on the top 5, top 10, whatever the case may be. But he still shows Isaiah Thomas respect enough for being his teammate. But every time he hears Dennis Rodman say Michael Jordan is the GOAT, and the reason why, there's always a shift and a disrespect and a negative aspect of talk when it comes to Dennis Rodman. Why is it? The man was a savage with the Detroit Pistons. You understand? There would never be another Dennis Rodman. Can't you at least appreciate what Dennis Rodman brought to the table, Mr. Isaiah Thomas? The fuck?
I mean, they don't win back-to-back chips without Rodman. That doesn't happen. I don't think they win in 89 and 90 if Rodman isn't on that Pistons team.
Right.
Like they had a solid squad, but Rodman did again. And I'm not taking away anything from the Bulls, but do the Bulls three-peat again without Rodman? It's hard to say because he did things that no one else did.
Exactly. You see, I don't know if you saw the interview with Sean Kemp. He just had an interview a couple of months ago, probably a couple of weeks ago, how they asked him who gave them the most, trouble in that NBA finals. And Sean Kemp said it wasn't Michael Jordan that gave us the biggest problem. It was Dennis Rodman that made our problem so significantly big. This dude was a menace. He would not stop. So even Sean Kemp gave Dennis Rodman his props.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, when Jordan scored his lowest points in NBA Finals, which was 27 points per game. That was the championship, I believe, when his father passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see, even different players give Dennis Rodman his props. But you got Isaiah Thomas here trying to defend somebody who don't even belong in the category of Michael Jordan and even belong in the category to even be respected, just like the players from the 80s and 90s. LeBron James does not even deserve to be mentioned within that camp.
No.
So
I agree.
But one thing I want to say before I get off, I wanted to ask you how this year of experience and your first year anniversary with YouTube and doing videos has changed you and the perspective and how you look at it.
That's a great question. The reality is I thought YouTube was easy. Before I did it, I thought it was easy. I just thought, I get in front of a microphone and I talk about, whatever the hell's on my mind. It's so much more than that. I've had to learn 10 different skills that I never had in my entire life just to be able to do this at a mediocre level. I had to learn to edit video. I had to learn to record videos. I didn't know how to do that. I had to learn to use OBS. I had to learn how to use all of this different software that I had never used before. And then the one thing that I just really didn't think about is I have to come up with something to talk about every day.
Right.
It's not once a week. I mean, there are people that post once a week and that's fine. That's up to them. But I got to a point where I'm like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it every single day. And I didn't think about, I have to come up with a talking point every single day. I need to make sure that talking point is engaging and that it's something that people want to listen to. Because I could make content about a lot of things, but I don't think anybody's going to be interested. I mean, one of my favorite things to do is make homemade ice cream. If I start making a video about making homemade ice cream, people are going to check the fuck out. But it doesn't mean I don't love it. And I make some good fucking ice cream. but people
Right.
can't taste it, so they don't care. So if I'm talking about basketball and I don't really watch the modern game, I mean, that puts me in a difficult position to have something to talk about every day. So it's forced me to get creative and to come up with interesting takes and perspectives. And then you got to keep growing. You can't just
Right.
keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. You know, so I needed to find a theme song. I needed to find a more updated logo that looked more professional. I needed to start doing live streams. Like, there are so many pieces to doing this that unless you do it, you don't know.
Right.
And none of them are easy.
Yeah, because I always keep hearing you in a lot of videos. I thought I was gonna have 100 subscribers, and I would have been fine with that. But by the way that you carry yourself, your demeanor, and just the way that you bring content, you really didn't think that you would reach 1,000 subscribers. Come on, the real Siberians. You one of the real ones out here. And we support that and we respect that. But every time I hear you say that all you thought you was going to get 100 subscribers, your subscribes get higher and higher and higher. So you see, your hard work pays off. So even though you think that you wasn't going to make it in them perspectives, you did, my brother. So every now and then you got to give yourself a pat on the back, because hard work does pays off, my brother.
Well, and that's exactly how I look at it. The reality is I didn't have an expectation of subscribers. I didn't want to go in with that mindset of thinking, oh, I need to have this many subscribers by this time. I need to start making this much money. I just wanted to do the best content that I could do. And then whatever the fuck happens, happens.
Right.
If I'm creating things that are interesting, it will inevitably find people. I can't tell you how many terrible YouTube channels I've been recommended.
Right.
And I don't watch them because they're garbage. I don't want to watch it. And they have more subscribers than me. I do. I hate to say that. What's up, Angry Old Hoops? I hate to say that because I don't want to disparage anybody's work. And that's why I'll never, ever name those channels under any circumstance. But
well, I tell you, go ahead. I hear you.
There's content that I have seen that I'm like, who the fuck would want to watch this? And they have 10 times the subscribers that I have now.
Right.
And I'm like, so an audience will find anyone. And I just recently made a video about this because I've been having people reach out to me about starting a YouTube channel. They email me, they're in the comments, and I'll be honest and real with everyone.
Right.
Whether they like it or not. In reality.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I want to inspire people to do it. But the reality is you have to understand you could suck. It's not everybody can do every single thing. There's plenty of things that I've tried in my life that I wouldn't have been good at regardless of how much effort I put into it. You can always get better, and I'll always try to continue to get better. But I knew I had to put my nose down and just put in fucking work. That's the only way to do it.
Well, I tell you like this. People that inspired me, they helped me through the transition, because I know my mouth is filthy when it comes to facts, but I gotta state them. It's just how my mama raised me to be. But I do thank you, Eddie TV, Angry Old Hoops, Sports and Rants, You Common, Raw TV, and many others, Dream Sports, and many others, because they also help me how to, create certain aspects of how to create content as well. But also, just like you, I had to learn how to create videos and how to create different contexts on every different day. And it is hard, because at one point I thought too that YouTube was going to be easy. But what I seen Angry Old Hoops, doing content here, taking pieces here, taking pieces there, and creating these videos. I said, damn, this shit is really hard. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So I give the utmost respect to all of them, and they have inspired me to be better, even with my filthy mouth that I have. But I still thank them just like I thank you, my brother. And I hope you stay on for a long time and you keep on being more successful and reaching your goals because you do deserve it. So I just want to say that, and happy anniversary on your first year, my brother.
I appreciate that. Thank you for time. Thank you for calling in.
No problem. So you have a good one.
You too.
All right, bye.
Yeah, this has been an incredibly interesting experience. The reality is, and I don't know if it's imposter syndrome, I don't know if it is self-deprecation and I'm pretending it's something else. I still don't understand how the fuck 1,000 people can be interested in what I have to say. It still blows me away. It still blows me away that people tune into my lives. It blows me away that I'm doing lives with Angry Old Hoops and Speem. I don't know how any of this shit happened, if I'm completely honest. Jeremy Nelson, thanks for joining. It's crazy. It's been a year, man. It felt like it just started yesterday. But it's funny. I look back at my old videos and some of them are pretty cringy. I look at my newer content. It's certainly improved, but I still have a long way to go. I'm still learning all of this software. I'm still mastering this art form, and it's going to take a long, long time. But the thing that I truly appreciated about it is the people that did, in fact, inspire me to do this. There's a reason why they inspired me, because they inspire a lot of people. But their content is at such a high level that I have to keep elevating my game and getting better at what I do if I want to continue to be viewed on their level. So Blake Wu says, yo, Siberius, have you heard from Pineapple Midrange yet? I have not. It has now been 3 weeks and I have had absolutely zero contact with him. No one else has had contact with him, and he's also done nothing on his channel in that time. So I'm hoping that everything is okay. Unfortunately, at this point, I don't want to assume anything, but that's just so out of character for him. Angry Old Hoops, first of all, I could not even believe that clip. That is some seriously, if it's not racist, it's certainly flirting with it. I can't wait for people to see that video. we may get some backlash. I genuinely hope everything is okay with him. I don't know what's going on. It's completely out of character. As soon as him and I connected, which was a few months ago, we communicated almost every day. And sometimes, we would have long discussions on Discord, and it's just all stopped. I've messaged him multiple times. I've emailed him multiple times and have gotten no response at all. So it just makes me think that something terrible has happened. I've even tried to look him up, to see if I could find, as much as I don't want to, But see if there was a death certificate or an obituary or something in case something really bad happened, but I can't find anything. But I don't have any other way to reach out. I don't have anyone else's. Speam, I don't see you. There you are. What's up, Speam?
Good evening, sir.
Hey, thanks for joining.
Yeah, I've been listening this whole time. You're killing it. I mean, I'm here to celebrate you because you've been just killing it. That's the one thing I wanted to say to the gentleman you were talking to before. I put in the comments, he was talking about giving up because how hard it can be to try to appeal to common sense, but don't give up. Keep going because that's how the bad guys win, by trying to dumb us to death. So
it is.
Keep
no, absolutely.
Please keep going.
And yeah, I'll be fucked if I'm going to let them win. I'm far too petty to just give in like that.
Yeah, well, that's what us angry old men do. We just yell.
Just hang out just to spite people.
just by existing. That's how we get them angry. But yeah, I just wanted to come on to say, as somebody who has suffered from imposter syndrome, F all that. Like, it's do what you want, or try to do what you want in life, as long as you're not hurting anybody else. Like, fuck what everybody else has to say.
Well, that's how I look at it. Without question. I mean, you're also one of the ones that inspired me to do this shit. All of the conversations that you guys had on those lives, it was just fuel for the fire that I already felt, but you guys were the encouragement to make it a reality.
I first of all, I appreciate you saying that. Second of all, AOH and I, despite how our public personas give off, I give him most of the credit for even being on this platform, because bro, he gave me a chance. When Dart's channel first picked up, I'm still a nobody, relatively speaking. But they didn't have to take a chance putting me on that forum, and they did. AOH is the one who vouched for me, and next thing you know, I'm arguing with Gilbert Arenas about Adidas sneakers. Like, I didn't think anything like that. It's not like I center my life around it or anything, but it's
right.
Like, I did that because I took a shot. You never know where you're gonna land.
That's true. In one of the recent videos that I made, I say you don't know what you're capable of until you fucking try.
That's it. Will Smith said it best, as crazy as he is, everything you want's on the other side of fear.
Yep. I talked about that in that video too. Don't live your life hiding behind fear. Fuck that. That's not living.
No.
And failure is good for you.
That's how you learn, and that's why sports suck now.
It really is, man, because they are afraid of failure. They're afraid of becoming a poster, so they don't try to play defense. I guarantee that is the biggest reason that most people don't play defense, is because they don't want to be made to look like a fool, and you can't fail if you don't try.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. So I'm just curious, and I'm asking for myself, do you have any content, planned for the immediate future? Because I always appreciate your stuff, and you haven't dropped something in like 2 months.
Yeah, I've actually got some Street Fighter 6 content I'm working on, and I was going to get with you this week about sneaker content. I did not know you were a sneakerhead. Finding that out was, you and I talked about the AI LeBron shoes a long time ago. I had no idea you were a sneakerhead. I was going to come back to that idea, but the fact that you're a sneakerhead and me saying Georgetown threes even means something to you is like the greatest feeling ever. So I'm going to be doing some content around that. I'm going to be doing some content around films. I'm actually working on a review for Obsession, He-Man, and Backrooms as we speak. So
nice.
Yeah, it's coming out. I'm working raising kids, working jobs, trying
Oh
to.
no, I was gonna say it's hard, man.
Yeah, no, but you know what? Excuse my language. That's bullshit, though. It's only as hard as you make it. You find time for the shit you want to do in life. So
It's true.
that's why AOH never has any problem being racist or mean towards me. That it's a priority of his.
It is. It's his passion.
Passion. Yeah, exactly. It is a passion.
I mean, how many racial slurs did he call me on the recording that we did?
I guess the world will probably never know.
Oh no, he's gonna edit those out for sure.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
But that's all right. I mean, I can't agree on all of those things.
I meant to ask you. I asked in the chat. Did you see the Spider-Man trailer today?
No.
Yeah, brand new day dropped a new trailer. It's pretty fantastic.
So I got to ask, because I've actually been seeing this fairly frequently since Spider Noir came out on Netflix, and the brand new day is releasing. People were saying, like, who is your favorite Spider-Man? So I got to ask you, who is your favorite Spider-Man?
Yeah, probably. I hate to say probably Tobey Maguire, even though he was like 45 when they were filming that. I don't know. I think his is the best.
And I thought we were going to be able to be friends. It's a shame that you closed that door.
I know. I'm guessing Andrew Garfield's your favorite then?
Oh God, no.
Really?
No, I got to go with Tom Holland. I mean, he looks like a prepubescent boy, but he's the one I wanted to punch in the face the least.
Who is your favorite then? Superman.
Oh, God damn. Because, I mean, there's absolutely a time where I would have said Christopher Reeve without question.
Right, exactly.
However,
new guy's kind of killing
Henry Cavill. I'm a fan of his.
Well, sure. He's a gamer, and he's works out all the damn time. He's the man.
Yep. I've not seen the newest Spider-Man. Superman.
Which one?
Seen the newest Superman with, I don't know. I don't even know who the guy is, but I know it came out fairly recently.
It's pretty good, actually. It's pretty solid. Yeah. I forget his name, but he's a pretty good Superman.
All right. I mean, I'll watch it. See, you know what my problem is? I am a huge, huge movie fan. I have a bookshelf full with, I don't know, probably over 1,000 movies between Blu-ray and DVD. I don't like a lot of new movies. I don't know if it's because I'm too much of a fucking old head. That's entirely possible. But whenever I try to watch a new movie, I am just immediately fucking disappointed. I'm not saying that there haven't been good new movies that have come out. There absolutely have been. But as a collective whole, man, sometimes they let me down.
I think for me, it's an attention span thing. I think I'm one of these people that are guilty of intentionally having my attention span shortened, I have the hardest time focusing on a movie, but I can sit and watch it's 4 hours of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with no problem. Recently I've been watching some shows like Widow's Bay and From stuff like that. That's more cinematic, but movies, I don't get excited. I mean, I don't get excited for much anyways, so I don't know.
See, I'm a way bigger movie guy than I am a TV guy. It's not to say I don't watch TV. It's not to say I don't enjoy TV. But if I'm going to sit down and, in front of my screen and watch, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to watch a movie. 10 times out of 10, it's probably going to be an older movie from 20, 30, 40 years ago.
40 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, movies from the 80s? Come on. That shit was gold.
I mean, shoot, we were just talking about Life with AOH.
Yeah.
And I feel like I just saw that for the first time yesterday. And that movie, like I said, that movie came out like 30 years ago.
It was a long time ago.
I think maybe 99. I'm gonna look that up. My guess is 99.
It had to be right around there.
I'll be so impressed with myself if I'm right about
1999.
that. Are you serious?
Yep, you were right.
Oh wow. I guess that's good. Yeah, well, all right.
Such
yeah,
a good movie though.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, and to your point, I enjoy some movies in the theaters, but it's got to be like a big deal for me to want to go see it. At this point, it's got to be either a Marvel film or I don't know. Like I was excited to see Obsession because the director's a YouTube guy.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say, I will definitely watch it, but it will definitely be streamed. Oh, is it on Prime Video?
What?
Oh, no, it's not available yet. Never mind. I'll definitely watch it when I can stream it, without question. I think the last movie that I saw in the theater was F1.
Was that good? It looked good.
I mean, I own it. And I don't own every movie that I've seen. I've probably seen it 3 or 4 times.
Oh, get out of here. And I'm a Brad Pitt guy.
So, I mean, I'm a Brad Pitt guy. He's the main reason why I watched it. But also I do like F1. It's very in camera. Like there's not a lot of CG. There's not a lot of, visual effects.
Sure.
It's all on, live in person, like actual racing. I mean, they didn't, drive F1 cars, but they were in F3 cars, going 180 miles an hour, in a car with a lot of cameras on it. So it feels very real, which I think is why I like it. I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie Rush?
With Hemsworth? No.
Yeah.
But
oh my God, dude, it's so fucking good.
I was thinking of Top Gun Maverick as you were explaining what you liked about F1. So my guess would be that you love as a guy that watched the movie in the 80s. I'm assuming you must have loved Top Gun Maverick then.
I did. I also saw that in the theater multiple times.
I knew it. Because as you're describing F1, I'm thinking to myself, this is exactly why people love Top Gun Maverick.
Yep. I also just think it's probably at least top 5 sequels ever.
How much time did you want to take in this episode? That's a
Bitch, I got days.
Okay. So are we talking like what kind of sequels are we talking about? Because Terminator 2 and Aliens are 2 automatic slots in any top sequel conversation.
Yes. Those aren't even up for debate. They're just immediate.
And Predator 2 while I'm at it.
Okay, now, I mean, I love Predator 2. It is not better than the fucking original.
Okay, are we? So that's a different conversation. Because I don't think Terminator 2 is necessarily better than Terminator 1, but it's a great sequel. Like a great sequel is hard to come by. Just in general.
It is. No, it is. Without question. I wonder if we're losing everybody with all of our movie talk, but fuck them. This is my channel. We'll talk about what the fuck I want. See, Prozac mentions The Northman. I was disappointed by that movie. Like, the reality is, I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was kind of boring. I was disappointed when it was done. Godfather 2. I think Godfather 2 has to be in that conversation. What are your thoughts on Godfather 2, Speem?
I always assume that was just one of those, it's not even worth bringing up because it's so automatic. I don't even know why I brought up Aliens or Terminator 2 for that matter. Yeah. I think that there's just some sequels that are just sewn up. It's to your point, it's not even up for debate. And Godfather is It's one of those. I actually,
Agreed.
I don't know if I can name another sequel on par with anything that we've said so far.
Dude, Prozac bringing the heat. Empire Strikes
Empire
Back.
Strikes Back. Yeah. Okay. So that's four. That's four right there. That to me are just solidified. So what was the sequel that you said was in your top 5?
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick. Okay. So does that stand up with Top Gun? Does Top Gun Maverick stand up with them? Huh.
So
that's a
I
bold
have-
statement saying Top Gun Maverick's up there with Empire Strikes Back.
I have a list of 10 perfect movies. Top Gun Maverick is on that list.
Wait, it is or is not?
It is on that list.
Yep. Okay. Perfect movie to me, you'd pretty much have to be either The Departed or maybe A Beautiful Mind. To me, those are perfect films.
Love both of those movies. Not on my list. Not because they're not worthy. They're just not on my list. I mean, do I need to run down my list?
I'm definitely curious. And also Prozac bringing up the Space Jam sequel. I was going to ask you if you wanted to do a review of that with me.
I will.
Okay.
I will force myself to sit through it, as fucking painful as that would be.
I did. It's worse than you. It's more difficult than you anticipate. I've done it. But go ahead.
I mean, I will. If we want to make that content, yeah, we are dropping people like flies with our movie talk. But fuck them, I don't care. Feel free to unsubscribe. This is my anniversary special, and we're going to talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. So I will. I'm sure I can stream it somewhere. If I have to buy it, oh my God, I will be so pissed, but I'll still do it. But we have to do a live or something. Like we really need to go at it. If I'm going to put myself through it.
Oh, and I wouldn't even worry about a copyright strike. No one gives a shit about that movie.
No, I don't think. No, I'm not saying we have to like watch the live. I'm just saying our review needs to be live.
Oh, for sure.
Because man, yeah, that's the fact that I even agreed to do this disgusts me. I can barely sit through a 2-minute clip of him talking, let alone the entire movie. Anyway, my top 10 perfect movies. Forgive my brain if I have to think about them for a few. Die Hard, Braveheart, Gladiator, Princess Bride, Top Gun Maverick. Oh my God, why can't I remember the other? Oh, Shawshank Redemption. I have a fucking list of it written down because I know that my brain just stops fucking working with this shit. My God, they're right on my fucking
Princess
tongue.
Bride, inconceivable.
The others are completely fucking skipping my mind, which I'm really offended by. I'm gonna have to find my list. I don't know where it went, but God damn it. What? I'm so pissed at myself.
Dark Knight's not in your perfect movies?
I mean, I don't think that it is, but it's absolutely it's a contestant for it. Like there are a few movies that are so close. And you know, and this is because Die Hard is my favorite movie all time. I could literally watch it every day, and I don't think I would ever get tired of it. However, as I've watched it so many times, as I've analyzed it so many times, because to me, the definition of a perfect movie is you can't find flaws in it. Not meaning within the actual filmmaking, but within the plot, within the characters, within their development. And as I've watched Die Hard so many times, I think there's some flaws in it that just don't make sense. And not to get into all of them, but why the fuck didn't he go down the stairs? He kept going up the stairs and he would go up to the roof, but the stairs go down to the ground floor. Break a window, you're out of the building, call the cop. I mean, anyway, we don't need to get into all.
There's no, to your point, it's questionable writing, but it's also like writing reflective of a different time, you know? So him going up the tower is more exciting than him going down, is my guess as to why that happened that way.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the YouTube channel Pitch Meeting.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
With the crazy eyes guy.
Yes. One of the things that he always says in his pitch meetings is so the movie can happen. That's why he went up the fucking stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Because if he goes down the stairs, there isn't a movie. So like,
which would be funny in itself, kind of.
I get that has to be a thing. Because, yeah, sometimes if the character does the most reasonable, logical thing, well, the movie just ends.
I'm impressed with your Princess Bride drop.
I literally cannot think of a single flaw within that movie.
I watch that once every couple of months or so. For it to have the humor, like the sense of humor that it has that long ago, is it's like so amazing to me.
It is.
Like that comedic timing, you know, having Andre the Giant just randomly rhyme things, you know, just Carrie Elway's like you know, an asshole but like still charming. It was just a good-hearted movie. In addition to all that,
it just makes me. It's a movie that makes me feel good.
Yes, they don't make movies like that anymore.
They don't at all, which really makes me sad. Actually, you know what? It's not entirely true. So I just watched a movie. I think it's even quite a few years old now. Have you ever seen the movie Warrior?
Oh, sure. With Tom Hardy?
I just saw it for the first time. Absolutely fucking floored by that movie.
Yeah, that movie will have you think about your whole life.
Yep.
Nick Nolte, I don't know if he did or did not win anything for that movie, but he deserved something for it.
He should have, without question. He absolutely should have.
And I like Tom Hardy better in that movie than I did in Dark Knight Rises. Sorry to cut you off.
No, I agree. I mean, I think the only problem that I had with Warrior is I believe for a movie to be truly successful, all of the characters need an arc. Regardless of what that arc leads to, regardless of the consequences of that arc, I think everyone needs an arc. His brother had an arc. His dad had an arc. His wife had an arc. He did not have an arc.
I don't want to spoil anything. Actually, I don't remember what his resolution was, to your point.
That's the thing, is there really wasn't one.
I don't even remember who wins the fight. I think I do, and I don't want to spoil anything, but I barely remember. I mean, I was paying attention to all the father-son stuff.
Let's see. That movie came out in 2011, so it's 15 years old. There's no such thing as spoiler alerts after 15 years.
So doesn't he let Tommy win or something?
Well, no. So Tommy loses the fight because his brother broke his arm. And then Tommy doesn't stop fighting, even with a broken arm. He's in it to win it, or, you know, to prove whatever the hell he has to prove.
Right.
So I can't remember his brother's name. But But yeah, so Tommy loses and they walk out of the ring, kind of like arm in arm, like holding each other up after beating the shit out of each other. And then they're walking out of the arena and that's where it ends. So there was no closure other than the fact, he was going to be arrested for, abandoning his unit.
Oh, that's right.
So that was the closure is okay. Now he gets to go to Leavenworth for God knows how long.
Yeah. I guess they didn't want to delve into that too much.
No.
Well, I guess they really don't make too many feel-good movies anymore, do they?
They don't. And it makes me sad. The other thing that they don't make is fun action movies. Like where you're just there to have a good time.
Oh, this is why I said go see He-Man.
All right.
He-Man is absolutely a feel-good movie.
All right.
Especially, I think you and I have similar tastes in terms of like action and it is full on 80s.
Well, good. I mean, it better be. It was an action figure that was made and there was no content for it. Like it wasn't based off a comic book. It wasn't based off of artwork even. It was, hey, we made these action figures. Now we have to make up this entire world so we can make a cartoon for kids.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I feel like they did a pretty bang up job. I mean, for basically I think there's a few different reasons why I always loved He-Man. Because it was my reward when I was young for doing shit I didn't want to do is I got a He-Man action figure.
Shit. I mean, do we really change?
No, that's the thing with men is we're like dogs. We'll do whatever the fuck you want if we get a treat at the end.
That's it. The reward system does not change ever.
Nope, it doesn't. And to this day, I'll probably still do shit for a He-Man action figure, especially if it's a legit one in the box. I have a whole shit ton of He-Man action figures in this room right now.
Exactly. If they made He-Man Jordan 1s, I'd get them. I'd probably sacrifice paying something I should be paying for to get them instead.
I agree. I'm not, yeah. Or if they made some SB Dunk He-Mans.
Could you imagine?
I'm going to spend way too much money on them. Is what's going to happen.
That's what I'm saying.
And they could get me for all my cash if they made a Beastman and a Skeletor and a Guinevere and a She-Ra. I'd be like, I mean, I have to own them all. Or what's
that's what I'm saying.
Point?
I can't, like the colorways would be insane.
It would, yeah. Wow.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore because I know it's not true.
TRC, what's your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? Oh, god damn.
The Eraser.
The Eraser is so bad, but I still fucking love it.
That's how I feel about Last Action Hero.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the kid in Last Action Hero, that may be one of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies, but that kid Timmy or Tommy or whatever the fuck his name was.
What was his name?
God,
Tommy,
I couldn't stand that little bastard. In all honesty, I probably have to say The Running Man. I don't know why. It's not a fantastic movie. I loved the Richard Bachman book. And then when they made a movie, it just lived up to the expectation in my mind. So yeah, I'd probably have to go. Though, I mean, Predator's also fucking good. He's had a lot of great movies.
I'd probably have to go Terminator 2. But I think a sleeper is Kindergarten Cop.
Agreed. Absolutely agree.
I think that I don't know when the whole Mr. Mom thing started, but he doesn't get enough credit for being like one of the pioneers of like the tough guy doing the quote unquote soft job.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, he had some really bad ones like Junior.
Twins.
Twins, I don't think was bad.
Twins is
Junior was
bad.
bad.
Twins is bad. You gotta work hard to make Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger not be interesting.
Did you hear that they're making a sequel to it called Triplets?
No, are you serious?
Yep, and Eddie Murphy is the third triplet.
Well, I'm in now. I mean, I'm definitely in now with that news.
I don't know if it's still a thing, but it was.
Triplets. Good Lord.
So yeah, it says 2026. Eddie Murphy, Tracy Morgan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito.
Yeah, I'm kind of Tracy Morgan out.
Wait a minute. This says it may have been canceled.
That was fast.
I mean, I can't. Okay, so both of you guys, what is your favorite Eddie Murphy movie?
Favorite Eddie Murphy movie? Beverly Hills Cop 1 or
that's definitely up there for me.
It might be Trading Places, and it might be Coming to America.
I love every one of those movies.
I just he's like an icon in those movies. I don't know how else to describe it. It's got to be one of those, I think. Or no, I was gonna say something real stupid. I was gonna say See No Evil, Hear No Evil, but that's Gene Wilder and
Richard Pryor,
which is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Just those two together was just fucking wild.
Oh, that's back when you could be. Actually, I might consider myself an AOH that. I might refer to us as that from now on. Because you can't have those relationships anymore where people just like playfully attack each other's ethnicity.
No, you can't, and it makes me sad. That's my relationship with all of my friends. It's my relationship with my brother, and you better come hard because I'm Jesus Christ phrasing.
It's too late. Too late.
It's got to hurt a little bit. If it doesn't hurt a little bit, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think as far as Eddie Murphy, dude, I think I have to go with Coming to America. Just the amount of characters that he played in it, they're all fantastic. I just love the movie. It's another feel-good movie.
Oh, I guess it is a feel-good movie, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anything else that's on par with that.
I mean, Trading Places is right up there. To me, that is such a fantastic fucking movie. It's one I just never, ever get tired of watching.
I'm debating if I want to put Nutty Professor in there or not.
For me, it would have to be Nutty Professor to the Clumps.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I like that.
Because the humor between when he's playing the mom or grandma, when he's playing the dad, like, oh, man.
I think my only qualm with that is at that point, that had already been done.
True.
And quite frankly, I liked how he did it better in Coming to America.
I agree. I mean, the characters that he played in Coming to America, I'll never forget them.
No, they're not even real. They're caricatures of a non-real person, and we'll never forget them.
Yeah.
That's how great those are. Oh, and actually,
anytime him and
I have to
Arsenio
put.
Hall,
What's that?
anytime he's with Arsenio Hall, I mean, like, it's hard for me to not put Harlem Nights in, favorite Eddie Murphy movies.
I have another left field one. I think Spaceballs is a perfect movie.
Yep.
I'm not even saying that to be funny. What's that?
I'm afraid they're going to ruin it with the sequel.
Well, they made a sequel to History of the World Part 1. I don't know if you remember that. It was not very good.
It was not. That's why I'm afraid. Leave it alone.
Mel Brooks is still alive, right?
He is, but he's fucking 99. Like, they need to hurry this shit up because he doesn't have much time.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I think the movie is already made, or at least like maybe in like post-production. I mean, Blazing Saddles, as Mr. Robinson points out, is absolutely one of my favorite movies of all time.
I think that's another one of those. It goes without. It's like you don't even, you know what I mean? It's just royalty.
It is, without question. Like, I enjoy history of the world. I enjoy almost all of Mel Brooks movies, but I think Blazing Saddles is probably king.
I may have to give the edge to Spaceballs over both of those. If I had to rank them right now, it would be Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles, and History of the World.
I mean, I think the reason why I have to give you that is if I had to go watch one of his movies right now, I'm picking fucking Spaceballs.
Wouldn't you pick Spaceballs over those other two?
I would 100% go and watch Spaceballs right now.
That is, talk about racial jokes. To this day, I think you'd be hard pressed to find somebody that you'd never met in life. Show them the scene where they're all combing the desert and the black dudes are using a pick, and them not laugh. That to me is one of the all-time greatest bits I've ever seen in a piece of entertainment ever.
Yep.
It's such an easy joke to make, and it's the best.
It is. It's so good. So the guy that did that scene, I'm trying to remember his name. Tim Russ. He did a tiny clip that there's a YouTube video of where I think it's like 30 years later, 40 years later, and he has like a little tiny box of sand with a comb.
That's great.
He says the line, but he's actually what makes it great is he's even a little bit pissed off about it because it's basically all that he's known for.
That's great.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Here, I was going to say, I'll see if I can find it and I'll link it. Like, you don't have to watch it now, but it's so goddamn funny.
We ain't found shit.
Yeah, it's a 25-second clip, but I'll put it in the chat just in case
throw that in the chat.
Anybody wants to see it because it is pretty goddamn funny.
I think I saw someone in the chat say, "What's your favorite Sylvester Stallone movie?" And why is it Domination or Demolition Man?
Oh man, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like that is really hard. Because the reality is I love all of his movies, even his fucking terrible ones like Over the Top. I still fucking enjoy it.
Throw a mama from the train.
Stop or my mom will shoot.
Or was that
He
what it
wasn't-
was? What's
Yeah.
Throw My Mom from a train? Is that a movie? Is that real? Did I just make
Yeah,
that up?
that's Danny DeVito and
Billy
Billy
Crystal?
Crystal. Yeah.
Oh, this entire time, I've been confusing those movies for each other. I'm not joking.
That's fucking hilarious.
I think Rocky IV is probably my favorite Sylvester Stallone movie, but Rocky IV is also one of my favorite movies of all time, just in general.
I just watched it the other day and I still fucking love it. I get pumped every time.
So that's what I was going to say. Anybody that's going through any kind of hardship in life, you just watch the last 40 minutes of Rocky IV.
Yeah.
It's the most, I don't know. When did montages become a thing? Like Rocky, the first one, pretty much?
I mean, yeah, it was definitely in the 80s. Montage was an 80s thing for sure.
So is Rocky IV the greatest montage?
Man, it's got to be close. I mean, maybe like Rocky 3, there's a pretty good montage in Rocky 3 too. But I think Rocky 4's is better. And now, now I'm trying to think. I mean, if you want to talk about great montages, I was going to say fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, like gearing up in Commando is a pretty great montage.
Well, to your point, so is him getting ready for the Predator in the first Predator.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a fair point.
All I know is anytime I watch Rocky IV, I immediately need to defend my family's honor about something. Like, it doesn't matter. It can be over the dumbest shit ever. I just know that I'm going to be vigilant about it.
Oh, that shit's funny. So what is your favorite movie? And I always have to preface this when I say favorite movie, because I think favorite movie can depend on your mood. So when I say Die Hard is my favorite movie, it means it's like universally my favorite movie. It's the one movie that I can pick up anytime and I'm going to enjoy it. But depending on the day, my favorite movie could vary greatly.
So if you're putting me on the spot, I think the answer for me would be The Departed.
It's such a good fucking movie.
I think that the amount of quotables and the amount of just insane characters in that movie. But I don't know. Like, I feel like I want to give a different answer than that, because I feel like it's such an easy. I'm trying to be a little bit more dynamic than that, I guess. But yeah, maybe The Departed. Also The Labyrinth, I think, is also one of my favorite movies of all time.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I watch so many movies.
Me too. Joseph says his favorite movie is Scarface. Solid option. I could never.
Casino's up there too.
Yep. But see, not gonna lie, I would probably take Goodfellas over either of those.
Over what?
Over Scarface and Casino.
I think Scarface is a little overrated. I know it's like taboo to say that, but I think it's just okay. It's all right.
So, okay, what's your favorite movie that most people don't know?
if I'm going to go off of recency bias, It Follows is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, interesting.
I think I'm a big horror movie buff, and I
Yeah.
think that the Babadook is also one of my favorite movies of all time. Also, I think in order to make a horror film still interesting is it's hard to do. So when one does it, it's like, oh, this is great.
Yeah. No, I agree. And it's hard to do, and it rarely happens.
But I'm a suck. I could also watch This Is the End anytime it comes on.
That's great.
I've always been jealous, like a healthy jealousy of those guys. They've managed to find this lane where it can just be them and their friends, and they can make several movies just based on that. That to me is like truth, like real. That's freedom to me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we're just gonna dick around and make a movie about the apocalypse and the rapture, and everyone's gonna love it.
I mean, the reality, like, that's the kind of famous that I would want to be.
Right.
I would never want to be like the most big, like, I don't want to be Chris Hemsworth. Like, dude, that's gotta suck to be that guy. I mean, I'm sure it's also fucking
Yes, it must be awful to be in the
way.
shape of your life and every chick on the planet wants to bang you. That sounds rough.
And
have a fantastic accent and pretty decent comedic timing.
He does. I mean, yeah, he's another one of those dudes that I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Like, right. You're being selfish.
Where's your flaw, bro?
Yeah, you're being selfish. You save some for the rest of us. So stop being a dick. Even when they made what's that?
There are just a number of those guys that I feel that way about. Fucking Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt's one of them.
Henry Cavill, fucking Keanu Reeves. All of you, go fuck yourselves. Where are your fucking deep, deep flaws?
I think Brad Pitt was like a childhood hero of mine, man. The first time I saw Fight Club, I was like, this is like the coolest dude ever. And then the first time I saw Troy, I was like, I'm such a fat piece of shit. I gotta go work out. This isn't right.
It's true. It is fucking painful too. All of those guys, I just think, wow, what have I done with my life?
Hey, bro, but the awesome thing though is like, yo, like, man, you're still breathing air. You're still on this side of the grass. That means you still got a shot to do all that.
Wow, I mean, I willfully accept the fact I've missed that. I mean, that window was never open for me, and I'm totally okay with that. The one thing that I have, like, that I will give myself credit for is I am almost impossible to kill. I should have died 9 times in my life. And that's not being hyperbolic or over exaggerating. No, almost every one of those circumstances, they called in a fucking priest or a social worker because they were telling people, yeah, he's not going to make it. So not everybody can say that.
Well, I mean, so maybe if anything, because you're so resilient, maybe that means you should be taking shots on things you don't think you can do. Because fuck it. No, I'm serious. Because what do you have to lose?
That's a fair point. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, there's a lot of things that I mean, I'm just so limited as far as what I can do because of brain injuries and physical disability that it is what it is. Like, I'm not hating on myself for it. It's just I've had to learn to accept the limitations that have been, I don't even want to say forced upon me. I mean, they were forced. Like, I didn't choose any of it, but I don't know. I'm a firm believer in your adversity is as hard as you make it. A firm believer in that.
Oh, well, I agree. We're only as tough as our circumstance, right?
Mhm.
I, I I think it takes people. I mean, it takes people a long time to get that understanding. I think, we've been conditioned, and I've been guilty of this. We've been conditioned to have a victim mindset,
Sure.
because nothing is ever our fault. Nothing's ever based on the choices we make. But a large population of the people do think like that, and I used to think like that until I woke up one day and was like, oh, wait a second. Like, the only thing I'm in control of is myself. So, I have the power to change it. It's my fault if I don't do that. Um,
No,
and
absolutely.
and even the couple times that I've done stand up, I the one thing that got me through it was like, well, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna be the one who has a heart attack on stage. I don't think so. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna bomb in front of a bunch of people I'll never see again. Like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Um,
No, and that's the mindset that people really need to take
Yeah.
is what the fuck is the worst thing that's going to happen? Like, if the worst case scenario is you might fucking die, well, then yeah, maybe ponder it a little bit. If the worst case scenario is you look like a fool, well, get the fuck over it. Everybody has looked like a fool in their life. It hasn't killed anyone.
right. Exactly. Exactly. And you were speaking to this before earlier in your show, you know, and again, thank you for giving me credit as to me, you're the inspirational one, but thank you for giving me that credit. It's like, why not me? Everyone, these other people have done it, so why shouldn't I at least try? Like, fuck
No.
all that imposter syndrome stuff.
Well, and I'm always reluctant to use imposter syndrome because I know my value. I know my worth. I know that I have a story to tell that most people can't tell that fucking story. I'm going to say, so I know that I have things of value to say. I know that I have perspectives and thoughts that people will be interested in. So it's not that. It's more it's really hard for me to articulate. It's that I think where I struggle with it is I have over 1,000 subscribers now, which is fucking fantastic.
It's amazing.
But there's like 8 people that comment. So there's all those people that are subscribed that don't comment. And so there's a part of me that thinks, because I have been guilty of it myself, of being subscribed to a channel that I have not watched in fucking years. And so I often think I don't really have 1,000 subscribers. I have like 20 that are pretty consistent, and that's fucking great. I love the community that has been created on my channel, but that's where I have a hard time, I guess, respecting the achievement because I mean, I have very, very few videos on my channel that have over 1,000 views. And that's including non-subscribers watching them. So most of my subscribers are not watching my content. They're not commenting on my content. And that's fine. I mean, that's the nature of the beast. Like, I get that. But that is certainly, it plays a role in how I perceive my success on this platform. If that makes any sense.
It does. Okay. So, and one thing I do take pride in, is my physical fitness, and granted, I'm still a fat piece of shit. Don't get me wrong, but I make it a point to set personal records on a lot of what I do in the gym. At the brisk age of 40, I know that I am outworking most of the teenagers, most of the 20 somethings, 30 somethings in the gym every time I go. When I was younger, though, it was all about the ego lifting, right? It was all about the how much you put on the bar and how many times you can do. And I'm still great at that. Don't get me twisted. But now it's like, you know what? As long as I'm showing up, that's all I really care about, because I enjoy I think you said this earlier, I enjoy the process of it. This is what's fun to me. And like, I think, as cliched as it is, that's the most important thing, is just like, as long as you're enjoying it, everything else will come. You have 1,000 followers. That's crazy to me. In a good way, because that's 1,000 people. Even at that number, that's 1,000 people that went out of their way to show support. So with my 250, 255, whatever, like I joke about it, but also it's like, you know what? That's 255 people. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to hit subscribe.
No, I do. I agree.
And quite frankly, they may never watch my videos, but I'll tell you what, I'll watch one of AOH's shows, or I'll watch one of your shows, and every once in a while he'll name drop me, and somebody will say, "Oh, Speed, where's he at?" Or like, "Where's he been?" Something like that. And it's like, you know what? Yo, there's people out here, complete strangers, that are checking for me. And that is one of the coolest feelings ever. I didn't expect that, and I still don't expect it. So when it does happen, it's like, oh man, this is cool. Someone gives a shit enough to mention me. Like, that's rare these days.
No, I do. I agree. And I mean, and the reality is that's why my view on my success of my channel came incredibly early. I had two things that I wanted to accomplish. I wanted to be considered a peer amongst those that I respected. So Angry Old Hoops, yourself, Uncommon Sense, Sports and Fitness Rants, self-researched NBA facts. I wanted to be viewed in the same vein as them. Maybe not even at the same level, but just in the same conversation. And then I wanted to be on those lives. That was the main reason why I started the fucking channel, was I need to prove that I'm worthy of being here, and I'll never ask. I have to be asked to join. I cannot ask, because that's not the same thing. And so I was asked fairly quickly, and people seem to respect me within that peer group fairly quickly. Like,
heck yeah.
I think it was around 100 subscribers. And I'm like, well, I've already fucking won. Like, the two goals that I had, I've already achieved. It was, I needed to find something else to continue to push myself, to keep doing the channel. So I'm like, oh, okay, fuck it. It's 1,000 subscribers. Now I have to find the next thing, and not that I'm losing motivation, but it's always good to have something to be pushing forward, to be striving to
look forward to try to achieve. I think people just want to have something to look forward to and achieve and be measured against. I was the exact same way when I joined. I thought, you know what, like, I've been invited to the room. I'm good now. Like, that's all I needed. Like, this is the coolest feeling. But now it's like, I get it. You get hungry for the interaction.
No. It was a clique that I wasn't a part of, that I wanted to be a part of.
Sure. Oh yeah. And they make it easy too, for the most part.
Well, they really do. I mean, they gave me opportunities faster than, quite frankly, I fucking deserve them. What's up, AOH?
For myself, I agree.
Hello. Thought I'd drop in on your little therapy session, you fucking whining bitches.
Yeah, well, see, it was pleasant, and now it's,
I should just learn you two fuckers can't be in the same room at the same time.
Are you complaining about 1,000 subscribers in less than a year and 20 comments?
I mean, I wasn't complaining. I think I was just talking about it. Did it sound like I was bitching about it?
Kind of.
AOH is very combative today. I don't know what's going on.
All right, so I've got 58K, and my last video has 140 comments. How does that calculate compared to 1,020?
I mean, yeah, it's. If I ever sound like I'm bitching about it, then yeah, I need to change my fucking tone, because I'm still fucking blown away by it.
And my biggest regret was ever giving Speam Engine.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that bullshit. I knew it. I knew it. And I just got done singing your praises too, you prick.
I know, I was listening.
Did you watch Life yet? I guess not.
It's queued up, actually.
Good. Good. I'm excited for you to watch it.
Yeah.
I genuinely think you're going to love it. It is a solid fucking movie.
Good.
It might be my favorite Eddie Murphy movie, actually.
So it's actually funny.
It's close.
Yeah. Yes. AOH. It's because it comes from a time where you were allowed to be funny.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah, and Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy, they go at each other. Because there's a good, like, 30-year period in the movie that they don't like each other.
It's black men tearing themselves down, AOH. It's your favorite.
Well, way to ruin it.
Yeah, that movie's only been out for 27 years.
Oh, yikes.
Got to say spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
So I think on the Sunday panel, I brought in self-researched NBA facts, Steam
Yep.
Engine. I actually introduced Scap Attack to it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Zay,
Oh, wow.
Sports T. What else have we had on there?
What was the dude for the Dallas fan? What the hell was his name? Shit.
Well, there's a guy whose name is Dallas, but he doesn't have a channel.
No.
Nick.
Yeah.
No, Nick was
Nick was a Mavs guy. He was a Cowboys fan. Oh, why am I? It'll come back to me.
Wasn't there a Johnny you guys used to have on there?
Johnny Arnett.
Yeah. I may have invited him on. I know I did a video with him before bringing him to the panel.
So who was here? It was Dart, Robin, and Nick, right?
Yeah, and then another guy that was with Dart. Forgot his name.
Rex.
Yep. Sports Hoops God.
Hoops God. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
what the
did a
fuck
movie.
happened to Hoops God?
You guys did a movie channel together.
Who did?
Weren't you guys doing movie reviews?
No, that was Robin and I were supposed to review Space Jam, but now that's going to be Siberius and myself.
All right.
I'm already regretting that choice.
I might turn into a drinking game, actually.
I was gonna say I can't drink, but I'll pretend.
Okay, that's good enough.
I mean, you can't drink alcohol with brain damage. It just doesn't work well. I did it one time and was like, nope, they were right. That's not a good idea.
Science checks out on that one, huh?
It does.
All right, guys, I'm going to go watch Life. Just want to be a smartass.
I think you'll enjoy it. I know you will.
All right, have a good one.
All right, see you later.
No,
Buddy.
So it was funny.
Dropped in, killed the momentum. Thanks.
When after my accident, when my skull was removed, I had to wear a helmet for 4 months because there was just a section of like 4 inches by 7 inches of my skull that was missing.
Mm-hmm.
And it fucking sucks. Like having your skull out sucks, but having to wear a helmet every time you want to do anything, it's fucking rough. So my punishment and vindication for me was once I had my skull put back in, I had a helmet party and everybody that showed up to the party had to wear a helmet except for me.
That's badass.
So they all and you really had to like do up your helmet. You know, you could, customize it, or you could buy like a really extravagant helmet. I now own a really fantastic armored Deadpool helmet for it. But yeah, the goal was, okay, now everybody else has to suffer and I don't. Because none of them knew what the fuck it was like to wear that goddamn helmet. And it wasn't a good looking helmet. It was the type of helmet that you look at somebody and be like, yeah, I don't want to talk to that guy.
Good for you for having a helmet party. You should have another one. And I'm not saying that like you should embrace that.
Oh no. I have one every year now.
Good.
On the date of my accident. To continue to remind everybody. Because the thing is, and this will sound incredibly fucked up, but it's so true. I am so incredibly lucky to have all of the cognitive and physical function that I have after suffering the brain injuries that I had. I have known and met other individuals that have lesser brain injuries than me that are far more impacted cognitively and physically. I would even guess if you didn't know I had brain injuries, you may not even guess that I have brain injuries. So what will happen is even people that I know, that I have known for decades, will ask me to do something, or they basically forget that I have brain injuries. And because I exercise 5 days a week, I can do a lot more physical things than somebody with my injuries would normally be able to do. So I genuinely believe that they forget. So I also use it as a reminder to them of, you may think that my life is easy because I can articulate myself, because I can walk and move around on my own. It is not. And it's just my way of saying, yeah, remember that this happened, and also wear this incredibly uncomfortable helmet, for all of the hours that we're hanging out. And I always give them shit if they, oh, I need to take my helmet off. I'm like, nope, I didn't get to take my helmet off. You don't get to take your helmet off. So yeah, I kind of use it to punish them.
Bro, you could even make that, not that I want to give you, take you can make that a thing for your like your followers. You could have a whole, I'm so serious. Like I said, like, yo, if you want to come on the show, wear a helmet. I'm dead serious. Show support for someone who's overcome some shit.
No, I was gonna say I like that. And I mean the idea of torturing more people.
Fuck yeah. They gotta listen to us.
I was gonna say I may take that into consideration. Well, because my helmet party this year is not going to be on the anniversary of my accident.
Okay.
Because it falls on like a fucking Thursday or something. So it's just not really possible. So it's going to be either the weekend before or the weekend after, so people can actually show up and,
Sure.
and hang out. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Why not?
I think I'm going to torture my subscribers
your
as
thing.
well. So Mr. Robinson P says, I may watch along with you guys, but LBJ Space Jam is blasphemy. I absolutely agree.
It's bad.
And I'm not going to lie, I'm already regretting this decision, but I am a man of my word.
It's bad.
I just can't even imagine. I've seen little tiny snippets and they made me want to throw up in my mouth. So I can't imagine that this is going to be a fun experience. I mean, it lost like, I want to say it cost 150 million and made 165 million. So it made money technically, but it was a gigantic flop, especially when you compare it to Jordan's that made like $160 million.
I have a couple conspiracy theories about Space Jam, going as far back as Anthony Davis is in that movie, right? I truly believe that they structured his contract to get money out of Space Jam 2 that he wouldn't have gotten with the Lakers. I'm dead serious.
No, it makes complete sense if you think about it.
There's 2 or 3 other clutch clients in the movie, and I don't remember if I made a video about this or I did it in a live. I did the research. Nike, the phrase Nike is used more than the phrase basketball in Space Jam: A New Legacy.
I remember that you have mentioned that, and that's fucking insane.
Yeah, I'll forward you the article. There's someone did an article about the product placement in Space Jam: A New Legacy, and it's disgusting.
So I'm trying to see if it's available to stream, because I was thinking if it is available to stream, we could do a watch party like we
let's do
did with it doesn't look like it's free though. So like people would have to pay, and I don't know if I'm willing to ask people to pay. Yeah, I don't see it for free anywhere.
It's not even free on YouTube yet?
Nope.
Wow. You gotta check Tubi.
I mean, I'm not seeing it anywhere for free.
That's crazy.
So yeah, YouTube, Google Play, Apple TV, Fandango, Amazon Prime, all $4 to watch.
I like the idea of a watch party though.
I think that would be, so we would do it like PMR and I did our classic watch parties. We'll just all bring it up on our own screens, and then we all hit play at the same time. And then that way we don't have to worry about stupid fucking copy strikes or whatever. Oh my God, it's almost fucking 2 hours too. What have I done? I hate myself.
You'll hate yourself more, don't you worry.
I know I will. That is how
Siberius, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being hyperbolic. It might make you physically ill. As somebody who I've grown to know these last few months in the conversations we've had and how you hate stupidity, I think there's a really good chance you could become physically ill.
I mean, you know, sometimes you got to do crazy shit for your subscribers.
That's it.
You know, gotta put yourself through some pain so other people don't have to. But I guess if we're asking them to watch also, yeah, I already regret this decision. I genuinely don't know. Like, I'll pay to watch it. I'll spend the $4 and watch the movie. I don't know if I can ask other people to spend $4 to watch it with us. Maybe I'll just drop it and say, hey, it's an option. And, people can do it if they want. And I won't blame them if they don't.
Well, and they'll be contributing to LeBron James and Spring Hill Entertainment. That's no good.
No, that's really not good. But I'll still do it because I said I would. And it's only $4. I mean, like, do I want to give any money to LeBron? No. But the reality is, like, I actually have on a few different occasions. It was always in the most disrespectful way possible. So my friend Alan, who is like my brother, I bought him a quadruple XL LeBron jersey to show him that he's a big fat fuck. And he was deeply hurt by it. So it landed perfectly. And I felt completely justified in spending that money to punish myself. So my brother and I play Overwatch and we play competitive. And we had a game that went, I don't know, it was like a 25-minute game. And at the end of the game, we ended up losing right at the end. And the first words out of both of our mouths were, let's look at our stats. And I was like, that is such a fucking LeBron thing to say that we have to be punished. So
I think most men are like that. I mean, Lord knows, I'm literally playing Street Fighter as we speak, paying attention to my win-loss record. And, my kill-death ratio was basically all I lived for in college with Call of Duty. So I think we're just wired that way.
No, I do. I think so, but I still punished myself for it. And my brother punished himself too. So he had to change his name in Overwatch to LBJ is my GOAT.
Oh, that's not good. I'd report that name if I saw it.
I was going to say, so he had to live with that. And he, hates LeBron just like I do. And we got to pick our own punishments. I had to order a pair of used LeBron shoes and then restore them.
Do you know how to restore sneakers?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's one of my favorite things to do.
That's
I'm not
pretty.
always perfect. Like, so my skills are limited. So like, I'm not sure if you know who the YouTube channel Renovate is.
Like RENV and then the number 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually purchased some of their stuff.
Which it works really fucking good, but like,
It
so
does.
they have skills to a level that I don't know. Like, they're replacing fucking soles and like tearing apart another pair of shoes to fix another pair of shoes. Like, I'm not at that level. But if they need to be like cleaned, slightly modified, and repainted, that I can do. And
That's cool.
yeah, I've done a number of pairs. Some of them look fantastic. It actually used to be my side hustle of I would just find, whatever relatively popular Jordans or Adidas or Converse or whatever that I could refurbish and resell just to make extra money.
Well,
And
I mean, I sell for that exact same reason.
Yeah. I have 2 boxes of shoes in my closet that are just waiting to be sold. But because of the fucking economy, like, because they're all higher end shoes.
Oh, sure.
I was going to say, so I will, every single one of those pairs, if I listed to sell them now, I'm going to take a loss on. And I don't really want to. And them sitting in the closet, isn't really hurting me. So I'm just trying to wait until the market picks up, until the economy picks up. And, hopefully I can sell them then. Because, yeah, I have a few pairs of Jordans. The one that I always like to point out, and I have a few times on my channel, is I bought one pair of LeBron shoes because I found they're really rare and I found them for such a fucking steal. And I think I've owned them for 2.5 years. And no matter how low I drop the price, no one fucking wants them.
What are they?
Here, let me see if I can find out exactly which ones they are.
Because I'm sitting on maybe 5 or 6 pairs of Kobe's that I'm just like, I can never sell these because one day I'm going to wake up and they're going to triple in price.
Yeah.
And I have Kobe's going back to Adidas too, not just Nike.
Oh, damn. Okay, so they are Nike LeBron 4 Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, sure. Those are the ones that look like foamposites.
Yeah. And cannot sell them. I found them for so fucking cheap that it's almost embarrassing. And I'm going to have to take a fucking loss on them. I was just looking now and they sell for around $350. And depending on where you buy them, if you're on GOAT, what the fuck's the other one?
I use Alias.
Alias? What the fuck is that other one? The shoe selling place.
Kicks on Fire.
God damn it. I just feel fucking stupid sometimes.
So I while you're looking that up, I live fairly close to a Dick's outlet store. They're called Going Gones here.
Yeah.
And they consistently have LeBrons on sale.
Right.
And I was thinking, man, wouldn't that be an interesting gift to give away to a listener?
That would be fucking great.
Wouldn't it? They're cheap enough.
I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do like a mystery giveaway so they don't know what they're gonna get.
Oh, that makes it even better.
Because I've given away an autographed Rodman jersey, so people will think it's something fucking badass. And it will not be.
I mean, anything's badass if you light it on fire. Which is what I hope they do.
That's true. So this is where my brother is fucking gangster. He likes to do a lot of like the online live auction buying on like
eBay?
Whatnot and eBay.
Yeah.
And damn, I can't remember the name of that fucking place that they sell fucking shoes. Like, fuck my brain. But he will go on there and he will buy something LeBron that they're selling and then pay the seller to burn it on camera.
That's great. That's great content.
And I'm like, I've asked him, I'm like, dude, you need to like snip that and get it to me because that's a fucking short right there that I will absolutely post on my channel. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to look for
those LeBron, the Fruity Pebbles.
No, the fucking website. Like, it's absolutely hurting my fucking brain that I cannot remember this. StockX, Jesus Christ.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, StockX and GOAT is typically where I do a lot of it. I also do a lot of it on eBay, just because it's easier and quite frankly cheaper. The majority of the shoes that I've refurbished were all bought on eBay.
The majority of the shoes that I purchased are on eBay, but when it comes to selling, their fees are ridiculous.
They are a lot.
Their fees are. I just sold. What did I sell last week? I sold a pair of Adidas NMDs.
Oh, nice.
For like, I forget what I sold them for, but my take home was like $70. I was like, I swear I sold these for like $130. What's happening here?
Yep.
But that's a first
now
world
it is.
problem.
I was going to say it's fucking rough, especially if you're doing the authenticity guaranteed.
Anything over $90, they force you to do the authenticity guarantee.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous because it hangs the process up so much. Because when you mail it to you got me going now. When you mail it to the authenticator, they get an additional 2 days.
Yep.
Like, man, authenticate my shit so I can get paid, please.
Yep. Now, that's another reason why I haven't been doing a ton of shoe selling, because, man, the money's just not there.
No.
If I'm selling a pair of $300 shoes, and, especially if I'm selling a pair of $300 shoes, I'm absolutely going to insure the package. So, in case it gets fucking lost or stolen or damaged or whatever, I'm not completely fucked. But that makes the price of the shipping go up substantially. And then, thankfully, I've never had any issues with people wanting to return shoes. Because I'm always like, I take 8 fucking pictures of the pair of shoes that I'm selling. So there's no room, and any flaw, I make sure I circle it in the picture, because I don't want people to be able to come back and say, oh, well, you didn't mention this.
Right.
And fuck that. Because I don't want to deal with it. But yeah, there's just not a lot of money. People aren't spending money because they don't have it to spend. I can't fucking blame them. Like, the amount of money that I have to spend on just frivolous luxuries is not what it used to be.
Well, so likewise for me, but also, I don't know. Like, I don't go out anywhere near as often. When I do,
Nope.
It's typically has to be business professional. And I don't know, it's just not as big a deal, but I still peruse eBay all the time because I'm like, I don't want to miss a steal.
Yes. No, that is definitely my problem. Is I am a compulsive browser.
Yeah. And eBay
And
makes
I
it easy
like,
because you can buy $140 pair of sneakers with a push of a button.
yeah. Well, my problem is I collect too much shit between basketball memorabilia, shoes, albums, movies, computer parts. Like
Sure.
oh my God. I have too much shit that I enjoy and it's all expensive. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't have any cheap hobbies. And the problem is I love all the hobbies that I have. I can't give them up. Like there's no way. I've invested too much time, energy, and money. There's absolutely no way that I could be like, no, I'm just not going to collect shoes anymore. Well, there's no way that I would be able to not.
Yeah, I don't even, like I said, I don't even go anywhere. But it's like a need that I have for whatever reason. And they just sit in boxes. Every once in a while, I'll break a pair out. That everyone, that like maybe 2 or 3 people in the city appreciate, and then it's just like, well, why do I have them? Oh, I don't know. I just like I like having them. It's weird.
No, it makes complete sense. The reality is when you're a collector, the collecting becomes the hobby.
Right.
Not whatever the fuck it is that you collect. It's the collecting that becomes the hobby. It's the, it's the hunt. It's the find. It's the satisfaction when it shows up.
Yeah. You're
Like,
right.
it's fucking irritating. Like, so I have probably around 350, 400 albums. Dude, there are some of those I probably haven't listened to in fucking 6, 7 years. And I still continue to buy albums. I even have a few I haven't even fucking opened yet because I'm waiting for somebody to come by so we can listen to it. It's the collecting. That's the addiction.
It was
'Cause the
way worse
problem-
for me before you could do the buy it now option.
Oh, yeah. Auctions were fine because a lot of time I just didn't participate. I'm like, oh, that auction doesn't end for 4 days. I don't want to wait that long.
Right.
As soon as they added fucking buy it now, I'm like, I'm fucked.
It was the pandemic was, I had a lot of downtime. Of downtime, and I had a lot of time to just peruse eBay and look for, oh, is it buy it now? Is it accept offers?
Oh, yes. Especially if it's buy it now, accept offers. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm going to try. And sometimes, so I found an auction on eBay that somebody was offering for, it's an illustration of Oscar Robinson, and it came with a personalized autograph.
Oh, that's
so
badass.
It would be autographed to me. And somebody had an offer. And so, they weren't even asking an exorbitant amount of money, but they had offers up. And I'm like, dude, I way undercut what they were asking. Just expecting them to tell me to go fuck myself or not respond at all. And they accepted it.
They accepted it. Yep, that happens to me.
And then it showed up, and I'm like, oh my God, how the fuck did I get this for so cheap?
Yeah, see, it's usually the opposite for me. There will be like these Jordan retros or something, and I'll undercut so bad. And even then, it's like, I don't want to pay this. And then they'll accept, and I'll be like, fuck. Well, now I have to.
Yeah. That's how I got a lot of my fucking retro Jordans. The ones that I refurbished, or, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I was going to say my Jordan 4 Fire Reds and my Jordan 5 Fire Reds with 23 on the side.
Sure, those are great.
I got them for so goddamn cheap. And the reality was they just needed a bath. Like, I didn't even have to do anything to them. And they look fucking perfect. And they both came in fucking box. So I was like, how did you, I think one of them I got for $75. And I'm like, do you not know what you have? Because I can easily sell them for fucking triple that now.
I got a pair of Jordan 7 Marvin the Martians for like
Nice.
$65 because they were
Oh,
listed as quote unquote used, but they had been worn like twice.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't give a shit. I'm definitely doing that. Are you kidding me?
Yep. Well, like, because one of the big things that will really lower the value of a shoe is if, you know, if the like air, like the clear air on the sole is yellowed, people don't like it. But you
Sure.
can fix that. Like, that's what people don't realize. And it's actually pretty goddamn easy. It just takes time.
Yeah.
It doesn't even take a lot of effort. It just takes time. And so, yeah, when I got those and like that, I mean, they were yellowed as fuck from all the oxidization. So I think it took 3 weeks of, you know, sitting under a fucking heat lamp with, you know, that hair bleach shit on them. But now they're almost fucking completely clear. And just because people don't want to put in that time or energy, I got them for cheap and I could sell them for more. Like, I mean, I'm not going to sell them. I don't have any fucking desire to sell them. But I mean, if I needed to in a pinch,
Sure.
you know, it would probably work. Yeah, shoes is my brother. Yeah, he has some really, really nice shoes.
We're going to have to
Like
do a show where we show off some of our stuff.
I think we should. I absolutely think we should do that. It's another one of those things that if you don't have another shoe person in your life, there's nobody to talk to about it because no one else could give a fuck.
No, they just tell you grow up.
Yeah. They'd be like, how did you spend that much money on a pair of shoes? So yeah, having somebody else to talk to about it that can, you know, and a big part of it, like as much as, you know, I like to pretend it's not about flexing. Fuck that. I want somebody to look at the shoes I have and be like, God damn, I wish I had those. It just makes me feel better.
Right, exactly.
I'm not trying to do it to be a dick or to be like, oh, you know, you couldn't afford these. That's not my intention at all. But I like people to appreciate it. But yeah, not a lot of people care. And that's the problem is every single one of my hobbies is like that. It's a very small demographic of people that give a shit.
Well, like mine's, right?
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, thankfully, you know, because like I collect a shit ton of Deadpool stuff. None of it is worth anything. But there's so much of it that yeah, if people like Deadpool, you know, they think it's kind of cool. Most people think it's silly and childish.
Deadpool and
Especially
Wolverine's
now-
probably my second or third favorite MCU film.
Yeah. Agreed. Seen
Doesn't
it
get the credit it
many
deserves.
times. What are you playing Street Fighter on?
PlayStation.
PlayStation?
Yeah. Not to brag or anything, but I tell all the girls at the bar when I meet them, I'm master level with Akuma.
God damn.
And then they say, get away from me, you know.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a unique flex. Women love that shit.
Yeah, my success rate's not great, but we'll turn it around. I'm not worried about it.
I do always tell people, you know, I always talk to girls about my rank in Overwatch because, you know, it super impresses them.
Right. Come on, lady. Don't you want to hear about my kill death ratio?
Yep. Be like, you don't know what I got.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Well, I think I'm going to go get something to fucking eat, man. I've also grossly been ignoring the chat, so I apologize.
Well,
Michael,
I
Mello,
appreciate
Candle,
you letting me.
appreciate you guys showing up.
I appreciate
Right.
you letting me share in your celebration.
No, man, I enjoy talking about movies and shoes and all kinds of shit. I have another YouTube channel. I've never posted anything on it. And I don't really talk about this stuff on this channel because that's not really what it's about. So I'm contemplating like splitting my time between this channel and the other one where I can just talk about shoes or records or computers or any of the other nerdy shit that I like. And yeah, if you're ever down to talk about that shit, dude, I'm always down.
That's my bag, bro. Let's just do it.
I like it. I was gonna say I'll be in touch because I'll probably do something this week and we'll figure it out.
No, yeah, just hit me up. I've got some availability like the rest of this week, so we'll get it done. We'll plan some stuff out. We'll keep working,
Cool.
keep grinding.
All right, I like it. All right, Chad, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Geloso, for calling in. Thank you, AOH and Speem, for calling in. I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys all later.